Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm making another video about DC Dark Legion. The topic for today is how to get anvils for beginners, because I think veteran players already know most of this. However, if you're still struggling to collect anvils, you should definitely watch this video. I'll share a lot of tips and several different ways to get anvils, both free to play and pay to win. First of all, you can buy them in the mystery store. There are two price options that reset every 8 hours. Normally, you should only buy the one with the 200% discount, but here's my advice. If you have more than 3,000 gems, just go ahead and buy both options. Why? Because with the 200% discount, you can only buy around 3 anvils per day, or if you're lucky, maybe 5 anvils. That's not enough if you want to build them up quickly. The reason for the 3,000 gems mark is that every week there's a visitor event where you can buy 40 anvils for 3,000 gems. This is the best deal in the game, so make sure you have over 3,000 gems saved up before you start buying the 111% price option in the store. Doing this, you can earn around 12 anvils per day or up to 15 anvils if you're lucky. That adds up to about 124 anvils per week. Of course, some weeks you'll have enough gems, some weeks you won't. But overall, you can expect to get around 300 anvils per month. Next, in the league, you can also buy a lot of anvils here if you're lucky. Usually, you'll get at least 1 anvil per day, but today I was lucky enough to get 4 anvils. Of course, not everyone will have enough coins to buy them like I do. Back when I was in a weaker league, I had to skip a lot of anvils in this shop, but after joining a stronger league, I had extra coins to spend. That's why you should always check whether your league is active or not. If it isn't, leave quickly and join a better one so you can earn more coins. And of course, don't forget to check the league shop every single day. Some days there will be anvils, some days there won't. Personally, I always save my coins to buy anvils and never spend them on anything else unless I have way too many extra coins, in which case I'll buy Shazam or Flash. Next is the Worldline Shop. I see a lot of players using it to buy magic eyes, but in my opinion, it's best to spend your points on anvils. Why? Because once your heroes and legacies are already maxed out with full stars, using anvils will give you some Worldline points back based on the shards. It's not a lot, but you'll still be able to recycle those points into more anvils. For example, if you're unlucky and use 40 anvils, but only manage to get a purple legacy, you'll still get back 40 points, which means you can exchange for 1 anvil. Or if you summon a mythic limited hero who's already maxed out at 5 red stars, you'll also receive 40 points, enough to get back 1 anvil. That said, I don't recommend summoning when your limited heroes are already full. It's a big waste unless you're really aiming for a non-limited mythic hero from the banner. As for magic eyes, once you spend your points, they're gone permanently. Personally, I don't need too many magic eyes since I can farm them slowly from the Supreme Commander event. I usually only use magic eyes when I have a hero who already has the highest star level. Then I'll buy a legacy to maximize their strength. When it comes to star upgrades for legacies, I prefer to take my time and not rush. The game is always releasing new heroes, and who knows? You might invest in a legacy for one hero today, only for a much stronger counter hero to be released tomorrow. Since I always play with a long-term mindset, I carefully plan every decision. For the Iceberg Shop, you can earn coins by joining the Battle for Gotham event. And yes, you can definitely buy anvils there. If you still have coins left over, you can also purchase custom mythic shards or random mythic shards. If you're in a strong league, I think you'll have more than enough coins to buy everything you need. In league activities like Guardian, Rush, and Supreme Commander, you can also receive anvils as rewards. That's why it's so important to join the strongest league possible to get the maximum benefits. And of course, make sure you contribute as much as you can to your league. There are also anvils in the Brave mode, but honestly, in strong leagues, it's really hard to get them since the rewards aren't distributed equally. Sometimes you could go an entire month without getting even 1 anvil. For example, I've joined many Brave events, but only today did I finally get 1 anvil. Back when I was in a weaker league, I used to receive Anvils every single day from the Train Brave line. Next is the collection section. The more lightning points you earn, the more anvils you'll receive as rewards. These points can only be gained by upgrading the star levels of your heroes and mythics. Right now, I just need to reach one milestone and I can already claim up to 12 anvils from it. Next is the mementos section. Even though it's very difficult, the rewards also include anvils, so I'll add it here as well. The limited mementos are harder to complete, but they give even more anvils as rewards. Overall, you'll need a good friend system and quite a bit of luck to be able to finish these missions. Next, when you first start the game, make sure to link all of your accounts to receive anvils right away. I linked everything and got both gems and anvils as rewards. Also, in the friends section, if you can invite a lot of friends to join the game, you can earn even more anvils. Personally, I haven't done this because my friend list is always full, so sending invites doesn't really help me. Next is the monthly legacy section. You need to complete the challenge missions to earn points, with the highest milestone being 50 points. This gives you 10 anvils each month. You can also buy the premium package to receive 30 anvils, or purchase the more expensive one to get 35 anvils. But honestly, if you only want anvils, just stick with the premium package. Paying double the price just for 5 extra anvils isn't worth it, since there are other cheaper packs you can buy. Now let's talk about the top-up packs for anvils. First is the weekly pass. In my opinion, you should only buy the anvil option, skip the rest to save money because those other items can be earned for free much more easily. Next is the daily bundles, which are worth buying since the value is actually better than the legacy upgrade pack. After that, we have the weekly bundle. If you're a light spender, buy the 10 anvil pack each week. But if you're a bigger spender, go for the 60 anvil pack. With that, you'll stack up a ton of anvils and be ready for the following week. Over a month, that adds up to 240 anvils. There are also several monthly events in the game where you should focus on buying anvils if you need them. The 3v3 event also gives plenty of anvils as rewards. The Darkest Timeline event includes anvils too, though the amount is pretty low and it only lasts for a limited time. Once you reach all 150 reward milestones, it ends. The training simulator also provides a decent amount of anvils, so try your best to hit the highest milestones possible. And that's it. That's the end of today's video. I think I've covered every possible way to get anvils in the game. If I missed anything, please leave a comment so other players can know as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.